Butterfly Booktubers, this is Shannon.
And this is Melanie.
And our first video together. But we wanted to do a holiday book haul, go over what we're currently reading, and give you an update on the giveaway. So, without further ado, I'll let Melanie get started.
And I'm sorry, it's no makeup Melanie today. Happy Hanukkah for those of you who celebrate.
Third night.
Yeah, third night of Hanukkah. It is December the 14th. So tomorrow is our giveaway that we will be doing. But to start the season, the seasonal book haul, I wanted to show you some holiday reads that I actually hauled. I don't know if they will be any good, but I've heard good things about them. A few of them I have read. Maybe a couple that I have read, but the others I'm looking forward to reading during this holiday season. And without further ado, I will go ahead and get into the first book that I've started reading. It's actually a signed copy of this book, which I'm very excited. And this book is called What Light? It's about this girl, Sierra, and her family lives in Oregon, and they have a Christmas tree farm, and they go from Oregon to California every year for a month or so to sell Christmas trees. So I was excited about this book. She finds a love interest there. I'm hoping the book does not do me wrong. So I mean, it's a great book, but I have a feeling the end is going to be a killer and it's going to do me wrong. So I'm looking forward to finishing this book. I just don't want it to be sad for me because I don't want a sad ending around Christmas. I don't like sad books. But this is by Jay Asher, and it's What Light?
And he's the author that wrote 13 Reasons Why.
I was so excited to find a signed copy, so thank you, Jay Asher, for signing this book.
And by the way, those of you that like to get signed copies, Barnes & Noble on Black Friday, every year you can rack up on signed books.
And it's really awesome. They have so many great editions. It's usually the books that sell very well throughout the year that they have signed books. This year we found The Hate You Give, Hunting Prince Dracula, all kinds of awesome books at Barnes & Noble. That's like my #1 jam. That's my place to read at, I'm telling you, to get books from. We have membership there, and it's awesome, you know, because we can find all kinds of great reads there. My next book I have finished reading, and it is a great holiday read. It is a retelling of A Christmas Carol. If you love A Christmas Carol, you're going to love this book, I really believe. I won't try to spoil the book, but you know, whenever you read a book, sometimes it's hard not to spoil a book whenever you're talking about it. So, here you go. The book is The Afterlife of Holly Chase by Cynthia Hand.
And I actually obtained a e-arc of this book. So that's how Melanie found this book. I knew she would love it, but you know, this is also kind of like her review of it, but I did obtain an e-arc of that book.
Yeah, she was one of the lucky ones that got an e-arc of the book, and when she told me about this read, I said, holiday read about Scrooge and A Christmas Carol, a retelling. I love the retellings of A Christmas Carol. This is actually, Holly Chase was a former Scrooge, but she she was a failed former Scrooge, and she became the ghost of Christmas Past. It's told from her perspective, and they try to save other Scrooges. And as the title says, every Scrooge deserves a second chance. There are some wonderful quotes in this book, and if you look at the side, I don't know if you can tell from the camera. I'm sorry, guys. We're going to get a video camera one Hanukkah. A new YouTube video camera, because I know the audio and everything's not...
Probably before next time.
I know, because this audio is not very good. But if you can see the TIFF, it looks very old. It's purposely done that way.
I think they're, I forgot what they call it when they do the edges like this. But if you can tell when you put it to the camera like this. See how the edges are. But yeah, and it looks like a present. Kind of like they made a good job of looking at it.
I do love the cover. I don't know. What does the inside look off when you take the dust jacket off?
Pretty good. Just a generic red.
Just a generic red?
I love red.
Yeah, red's a pretty cool color. It's a powerful color, isn't it? But there are great quotes. And Every Scrooge Deserves a Second Chance is very good. I wish you could find this one quote.
And it follows this Project Scrooge.
Yeah, and she works for Project Scrooge as the ghost of Christmas Past. If I can remember that lovely
What they choose a different Scrooge?
every year.
Every year.
This is like Scrooge 178 or something.
It's a very good take on the Christmas
that
Carol.
she's helping out. And she's been working for the Scrooge Project for 6 years. Oh my gosh, it is such a good book. I listen to the audiobook as well. Sometimes I like to read along with the audiobook, and sometimes I just like to have my book in hand, or whenever I can't read the book and have the audiobook in my ear, if I'm at Starbucks or something, and I can't do that, or if I'm doing something where around the house where I'm up and about and I can't sit down and hold the book and read from cover to cover, I have the audiobook. The audiobook was actually narrated by a wonderful narrator, so I hope you get a chance to check this copy out because it was a good holiday read. I really enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what then these are books that I'm looking forward to reading that I haven't read, so we'll see what they're like. But this one I'm really looking forward to reading. I'm probably going to start that one next, and it is Bittersweet. It is supposed to be about this girl who is a figure skater who ends up working at her mom's restaurant making cupcakes. That's all I'm going to tell you about it because that's pretty much all I know without really giving it away too much. If you read the synopsis, sometimes they can spoil the book for you because you're like, oh, I know what's going to happen. But me, I'm the kind of person, if you spoil the book for me, I'm still going to read the book. It doesn't bother me one bit. So
I mean, I can understand being spoiled on a book, but it doesn't bother me as I mean, it does to an extent, but I'll still read it too.
And the next book that I'm excited is by several authors: Holly Black, Allie Carter, Matt Delapina, Gail Foreman, Jenny Hahn, David Levithan, Kelly Link, Myra McIntyre, Stephanie Perkins, Rainbow Rowell, Leonie Taylor, and Kristen White.
Lainey Taylor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lainey
Yeah,
Taylor. Oh,
she wrote this Daughter of Broken Bone series, and David Leviathan, I believe, co-wrote Will Grayson with the one and only John Green.
that is David Levithan.
Yeah, David Leviathan, yeah.
Yeah, so, but this is an exciting read because it's several short stories by many different authors, so it's going to be pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that book. The next one is going to be, a lot of people really enjoy this, so it's something that maybe if you enjoy, maybe you want to pick it up because it'd be a good read. This is 3 stories. It's Let It Snow. There's 3 romantic tales, so if you like the Hallmark Channel and you like that kind of feel, I think it's going to get that kind of vibe. I haven't read this book yet, so, but I'm looking forward to it. It has John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Maracall. They have written 3 different romantic Christmas stories, and they can be told separately, but they also fuse into each other, from what I've heard, which it ought to be pretty cool. I'm excited about that book. So, this one, I don't know why I picked it up. I heard something about it. I don't know much about it or anything about it. I read the synopsis. Sorry, guys. But I've heard that this might be a good holiday read, too. So, it's Someday Maybe by Lauren Graham. So, I don't know much about that book.
I've never heard of it.
I didn't read the synopsis or anything, but I've heard good things about it. That it would be a good holiday read, so I'm thinking about reading that. My final book, of course, is a novella. People really don't realize that it is a novella, but it's a timeless classic. And it is, I love this cover because I got it from Amazon. It's a really neat cover. I wish I could find the one from Barnes & Noble, but it had the soft leather cover.
Yeah, she's looking for those, kind of those leathery...
Soft leather, like the Frankenstein.
Yeah, that they usually put out, like,
Dracula.
for all the classics, like Dracula and Frankenstein and Alice in Wonderland.
And so, but this is, Oh, look at that cover. It's a Christmas Carol. Yeah! It's a good holiday reading. Look at the golden prettiness of that, guys. Whoa. Shimmery delight. So awesome. And you have the... that's not Big Ben, is no, that's a church steeple. It's church steeple. So this is a really good book. And that's the last of the books that I have that I wanted to show you for my holiday haul. I'm looking forward to these books. Some of them I have read. I hope that if you enjoy them, put a link down below. Also, we have another channel that we do. We're going to start vlogging on as well, in our car or whatever. If we're out and something exciting happens that's bookish, it's going to go on our vlogging channel, Shannon and Mel's World of Bookish Adventures. So we'll leave a link to that vlogging channel down below. I did put a review of a book that I just recently read called The Library of Auschwitz on that channel, which I hope you find interesting.
So don't be alarmed if you see her opening it up with the butterfly back tubing.
It was before I actually named that channel.
Yeah.
I did the video for the car vlog before we started the second vlogging channel, so...
Alright, and the books that I have, well, this is in addition to her holiday haul, but I picked it up because it's short, fun, I mean, and I'm already on page 89, but that would be John Grisham's Skipping Christmas. It is a, if you've seen, trying to the glare away, if you've seen,
Christmas with the Cranks.
Christmas with the Cranks with, Jamie Lee Curtis and Tim Allen. This and what I've read so far, it goes just like the movie, but with more, more to it. But that's part of her haul.
My book.
Yeah, her book. But I'm reading it.
She's getting me the hard copy on Amazon tomorrow for my Hanukkah.
Yeah, so this will end up being my book anyway.
Probably. They're all
so we'll just say that it's,
we're married. What's mine is hers and hers
I
is
didn't.
mine.
Well, I did haul on Black Friday some signed books, but I will do a separate video on those later. I'm kind of like on a book buying ban. I have made an agreement with a friend of mine. Stop it. With a friend of mine. Because what happens is I'm going to end up getting the signed copies of these same books on Black Friday anyway. So I'm going to try to be a good girl. And but I did. This was not really considered buying a book because actually, we took a few books back and we didn't give. We got a gift card and I got this. So I didn't pay anything for it technically. But it is Death Note. It's a manga, so it reads
graphic novel.
Manga. This is actually considered manga.
Oh, what's the difference in manga and a graphic novel?
Well, the difference is the way it reads.
Oh, the back and forth.
Yeah, it reads the opposite. Now, this is interesting, and this is probably the most, and this is the black edition, but this is the most popular manga on BookTube.
I love the side, the painted black.
It is painted black. It follows Light Yagami. He picks up a death note left by a Shinigami death god, and whoever name he writes in this death note dies within 40 minutes, either from, if he doesn't specify how, either from they die from a heart attack. Otherwise, if he puts how they die, that's how they die. But very interesting. It is a bit dark, but I love it. I'm getting more into manga and graphic novels also. They're quick, easy, they're perfect to read.
Fun little reads.
Right. They're fun to read and they're perfect. You can fly through them. I mean, I'm already... Of course, I've got about 4 books going. But
you were finished with the last manga in like 30 minutes.
Oh, yes, I did. I did haul this is a graphic novel of The Mortal Instrument.
What's the difference in a graphic novel and a manga? The way it's going left to right and right to left? Because I know with Hebrew you can go left to right.
Right,
you
because
read.
the graphic novels go
It must
just
be
like a
an
regular.
Eastern-
See,
must
if
be
you
an
put it on the
Eastern-
side where it opens at the back of the book, but this is the front and it reads the opposite
to front.
way. Right, and
It's an Eastern influence. Must
right,
be. Yeah.
right. And what else I'm reading is now I did pick this up. I put it down because I was intending to read it during Hanukkah, and now I'm picking it back up. I started over. I was about
it's a hard
100.
read. Hard to get through.
I was about 120 something pages in, but I'm back to page 72. But that would be the Library of Auschwitz, and I am going to read this during Hanukkah. She's very excited for me to read this book. She's read this book, so.
Buddy reading.
But yeah, it follows Dita Kraus, and I mean I won't go into it because she did a whole review on the book. But
oh my gosh!
but of course she's in charge of these eight books
and then 6 living books.
Mm-hmm.
6 people that
are
well versed in certain.
I mean, although it is hard to read, it's still
it tugs at your heart.
I think it's good to read at Hanukkah because it.
Good to read any time, but especially.
It just reminds you of what it's all about, and
how important life is, and
right.
Don't take for granted the simple things in life, right?
Right. And
little things we take for granted every day.
Right.
Like pencils and
Yeah, even I've already passed this part, but even a half of a potato was like
it was a
something.
Blessing.
Yeah.
You weren't given, you were lucky to get that. And
because
clean clothes were...
Right, because I believe they got turnip stew, and that's with water, basically.
Yeah, pretty much that's all they got.
And that's not really a meal.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. And also what I've been reading is, once I finish all this, I'm going to read all the Shadowhunter books. I'm on City of Glass, which is the 3rd book in the Mortal Instruments series. I'm about 144 pages in.
I wish I could get into that series because it sounds so interesting.
Yeah, it's really good.
I have to get into fantasy though.
Right.
I'm minded to fantasy. But I know that Santa Claire is an awesome.
She's very awesome, man. She's Jewish.
But she's an awesome storyteller.
Yes, very. But yeah, I'm trying to get that done before, because December, the 3rd book in the Dark Artifices comes out, and I definitely want to be able to buddy read that.
Next December, next year?
Mm-hmm.
December 2018?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Alright, so that does it. I'm going to go over the update on the giveaway, but that does it for, what we've hauled, what we're currently reading.
It's going to be exciting December for reading.
Right. Like I said, I'm on, and I apologize, it's been a couple weeks that I've done a video. I've been very sick, so if you can tell in my voice.
And the holidays being family, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah, so I've been sick all week with a cold and a flu, and it's just been bad.
We had health issues too, and
right.
we've had to work through them, and it just, yeah.
So that's why I just didn't want you to think that, because the last video we did was 2 weeks ago, was the giveaway, and then I don't want people to start worrying, are they going to do the giveaway? Because she did mention we would be doing it tomorrow on the 15th.
And we will be doing it
tomorrow. We're going to, everybody that has commented, we're going to put their names and draw. She's going to draw their name, and that's who's going to win.
And a fedora hat.
Right.
To bring it down.
And
put the names in a hat tonight.
Right. So it's still the same books.
We'll do the drawing tomorrow.
These are just duplicates. I've obtained the hardback copies of these, and I'm of course a bigger fan of the hardcover books.
Me too. They seem to last.
I do like paperback books also.
I like the strength of the hardback books.
Right.
They're just stronger. Their spines don't break easy, it seems.
Right.
They just last longer. I mean, I love paperback books too, but, when you can't find the hardback cover, it's like with Skipping Christmas, I want the hardback cover.
Right. But, trying to think of what else. But, I will be doing We'll be doing a separate video on and showing you all my signed books.
I'm also looking for the Star Wars. Well, we're looking for the new Star Wars movie coming out. And there's a book that I'm looking forward to hopefully getting on Amazon or in Barnes & Noble or somewhere, called Kindred Spirits by Rainbow Rowell. And it's about these individuals that go to see a Star Wars movie, and their adventures going to try to see Star Wars. And it's going to be a crazy day tomorrow, because it's going to... December 15th is not only our giveaway, but it's the first night of the new Star Wars movie, The Last Jedi. So we're excited about that movie too. Hopefully we can make some Wookiee cookies, Wookiee gingerbread cookies.
Right, and what I'll do is the winner, we'll probably direct message them on YouTube.
Well, they can go to our Twitter. You can either email me their address on my Twitter is a little bit red singer.
But you can do a message through YouTube, I think, too.
Oh, can you? Oh, okay.
But
well, let's do it through YouTube.
Yeah, you will have to send us your shipping address. That way we can send you the books you won.
And the giveaway, the one person will get all 3 books. We're not going to do separate giveaways, are we? We're not going to give away separate ones.
Right, because we already said,
one book. I mean, one person's going to win all 3 books. So, yeah.
I mean, I thought about doing where, like, drawing 3 names in each person, but the first... Like, they get their choice of which book they want.
Well, that wouldn't be fair, though, to the other people, though, too. So, yeah, we'll get to one person out of the hat tomorrow. Try to make it fair.
But, the one person we draw is going to get all 3 of these books.
Mm-hmm.
And, I think that's about it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying to find Kindred Spirits. I think it's the other book and the hard copy of Skipping Christmas. I already watched Christmas with the Cranks, and, Shannon started in on Skipping Christmas. She said it goes into more detail than the movie, Christmas with the Cranks, so it'll be pretty good. But I'm Melanie.
And I'm Shannon.
And we'll see you next time on Butterfly BookTube. And until then, peace, love, books, and coffee.
Bye-bye.
Shalom.